Hey, welcome to Head First Fishing. It's time for a late winter fishing report. It's almost spring. We're just a couple of weeks away from spring, and it really feels like it's been spring already for, I don't know, several weeks now. The fishing has been off the charts on the flats. I'm catching tons of snook. They're hitting everything you can imagine. There's tons of bait right now. So let me catch you up to what's been going on. So I've been running out to the Skyway, my usual favorite spot. I think it's everyone else's favorite spot as well. And I've been netting all the bait I can possibly stand. Now I've been utilizing my 1/4-inch mesh net for the most part to get the bait. There's a lot of Spanish sardines out right now, and they make an excellent bait, but they're notorious for getting gilled. So you're going to need to use this 1/4-inch mesh over the 3/8, which we typically use to net pilchards with. If you use the 3/8 mesh, then you're probably going to gill a lot of bait, and you're going to have a huge mess on your hands in the mesh. And I did make that mistake one day where I threw the big net with the bigger mesh, and I was cleaning out a lot of dead bait out of my net. But once you utilize that 1/4-inch mesh, you're going to have a ton of bait. You should be able to fill your live wells within a couple of tosses, and then you need to head off to Terracea Preserve, and you need to start snook fishing. And I'm hitting a bunch of my favorite holes back in there, and they are absolutely loaded with snook. I mean loaded. We caught 30 snook the other day, and I'm seeing reports of other captains that are catching 50, 60. I saw one captain put a report up that he caught 100+ snook. That's pretty impressive. The fishing has been outstanding. So some of the tackle that I'm using to catch all these fish is something like this O'Hara Gold Series 7.5 foot medium power fast tip rod, and this Penn Spin Fisher 6th generation 3500 or a 4500. These reels came out not too long ago. They're really smooth. They're strong. It's a full metal body. They got seals in them. I really like them. I have several combos now, and they're definitely a great weapon in my collection. One of the things I also like is the line capacity about these. Really great. So when I'm out there catching a lot of these snook, I need some strong line. So we got this new O'Hara braided line here. This is 20-pound braided line. Casts like a dream. It's very strong, and I made it to this Joyfish 30-pound monofilament leader, and I find 30-pound is the best for snook fishing and redfish. It's a good compromise between strength and line diameter. Usually I don't have a problem with fish seeing and not liking 30-pound line. If I get into some gnarlier structure, I might go to a 40, but 30 usually is plenty. So just keep an eye on your leader lines, and as the snook start to chafe it, just snip and retie. Also stocking up on these 2/0 and 1/0 inline circle hooks from Trident, made by O'Hara. Really good hooks. You're going to go through a lot of these when you're live bait fishing. A lot of them. I'm buying them in these big packs, so I don't have to come into the store all the time and restock. I just buy them. There's 28 in this pack, so that should last me a good while. But you're going to go through some hooks when you're doing this type of fishing. But anyway, that is the report for late winter. We actually have a front coming through right now. It's March 5th. And it's going to be a little bit before things probably pick back up again, but I anticipate as soon as this weather's done, it's going to be on fire all over again. But thanks for coming by the shop, and I will see you next time.